Like Batman, like James Bond, we have seen Lara Croft be rebooted for a new generation. 2 years ago, Tomb Raider came out, and today we are taking another look at Rise of the Tomb Raider.
You know, I guess one of the real additions to this game is tombs. More tombs.
Tombs to raid.
Tombs to raid.
Who would have thought? Tombs to raid in a Tomb Raider game.
Exactly. So I have to say, it's nice to be raiding tombs in this game.
It's amazing.
First off, this is an Xbox-only exclusive.
For the time being, yeah.
For the time
PlayStation
being.
in about a year, yeah.
And I have to say, Rise of the Tomb Raider is an excellent sequel. It builds upon a bunch of the stuff from the last game. It adds some more stuff. It's much more expansive. The pacing in this game actually is really quite good. And I have to say, I'm really glad Lara is not as naive and almost sort of a victim as she was in the first game. She's more mature and I guess maybe less sexualized in this one, and I kind of like that.
Not getting in that way without being seen. Must be another way.
Crystal Dynamics, the developer, I'm not sure they were 100% positive that it was going to work when they rebooted Tomb Raider. And they had this sort of weird thing where Lara was learning the ropes. She was vulnerable. She was in a lot of pain, died horribly a lot of the times. Now she's a little more confident. The last game had a real big problem in that Lara killed somebody for the first time and literally wept. And then later in the game, she was basically slaughtering literally hundreds of guys. That kind of weird disconnect is gone. Now she's like still a very nice person. Lara's a very good person, but it feels a little less weird that she's killing people.
Get down!
You're going to Siberia, you're going to all these different areas. It's very similar to the first game in that there's a ton of different areas to explore, but they're all interconnected. You come back with the grenade arrows, open up this area, you come back with like the rope axe, open up this area. The movement through the universe, the traversal, the climbing, the swinging, it's all just so well done. The gunplay is really well done. It feels not so arcadey. It feels like, yeah, like she's not a marksman, right? So when she's like shooting guys with AK-47, she's kind of spraying. It's not like she's kind of panicking. And I like the fact that it's not super tight in that regard. I like the fact you have to think about your combat encounters. You can't go up against 5 of these crazy Trinity guys and expect to beat them. You gotta think, how can I outwit them? How can I outflank them? How can I outmaneuver them? How can I outstealth them? This is a grand adventure. There's big tombs. Some of the puzzle tombs are great, like weird water boat challenges, like just all kinds of different puzzles. None of them super hard. I think there still could have been even more tombs.
Lara Croft was fallow for almost like a decade. There was a bunch of terrible games. Now we've got 2, and she's being treated really well right now.
She really is,
a great franchise. It is a ton of fun. This is a simple, joyful, wonderful gaming experience.
Yeah, I agree. What are you gonna give Rise of the Tomb Raider?
8.5 out of 10 for me.
Once again, I'm right there with you, 8.5 for me.